Welcome to another 5-on Witty podcast. We in the building. Happy Saturday, Sunday, whatever you watching this, like always, guys.
Just the two of us.
Hey, yeah, I guess we can make it if we try.
We gonna make it.
We gonna make it.
Yeah. We gonna make
Just
it.
two of us. What's up, little bro?
Nothing, man. Chilling, bro. Just first of all, happy to be here on this side of the dirt.
Always.
Just been grinding, man, and trying to stay busy, bro. Slow feet don't eat, so mine constantly moving.
Speaking about eating, get your cookies, guys.
Yeah, man.
Craving Cookies.
Fuck with me for real.
Information will be in the description box. Facebook, guys. He's always promoting. Got samples out there, I think, right now going on. Got some samples?
Yeah, you get your sample platter right now for $20, man. It's 8 nice size cookies, 8 different flavors. $20. Get it while supplies last.
Please do. And also, if you need any inquiries on what's available, the menu's right there, guys.
Yeah, holler at me if you want to send me a text or DM. I'll shoot you my list and we can go from there.
Business only, guys.
Also,
serious.
You can customize your order. Like if say you don't like one of the flavors out of the 8, you can be like, well, let me scratch this one and double up on that one. You know what I'm saying? You can mix it up however you want to.
And no extra charge, sir?
No extra charge, depending on the cookie though. Cause I got some on the list that's $3, but if you want to double them down, then we're gonna have to talk a little more on the price side.
Get them turtles, guys.
Hey, them turtles
Get them turtles.
That's the one that's a little pricey, but it's worth it. I promise.
You enjoy it. Cookies and milk. Milk and cookies. As Bernie Mac said.
The milk, little lactose over here, but
Barney. All over the place.
We ain't messing with that one.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, I've been good.
Already.
Myself.
Oh, blessed, brother. Hey, freshly divorced, so that's a plus. No, seriously. That portion of it is behind me.
Yeah, I know there was a battle, man, but
boy,
you're a soldier.
Well, Marine. That's offensive, but I got you. I understand the sentiments.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You got through it.
Yes, sir. Still some opportunities for growth in other departments. As the aftermath, that they say. But no, that's good to have that officially done. But of course, creatively, I'm always rocking from a creative standpoint. Writing. If you have not gotten your tickets for the Redrum dinner event, April 8th. Now, this is people locally here in Little Rock. And if you're coming and you're visiting in April, please shout out to the traveling and the tourism. Hey, come check us out at the Mosaic Templar, and of course 6 to 9.
Is that Easter weekend?
No,
I think it is.
I could look at my calendar to be specific.
Friday on like the 7th, I think.
You may be right, but despite that, please.
Easter the first weekend in April.
They've had it in March, like when March had 5 weeks, some shit like that. Sometimes sometimes March have 5 weeks in it. They'll throw it in the last week of March. Sometimes it just depends on where they feel like getting that money. But get your tickets. It's at cbrzcatering.com. Once again, information in the description box. Get your tickets for the Redrum dinner event. Shout out to Zach and of course the whole team on my side. T. Berry, K.S. Richardson, Keith Harper, and also myself. Hell.
Is there any other way they can
Alex
get
Brown
tickets?
too. Say again, sir?
Is there any other way they can get tickets? Like can they buy the door or?
No, we're trying to keep it on the website so we can track. Cause some doors, pretty much, everybody gets filtered in, and we close them doors because once the show start, we don't want no interruptions. We're trying to condition the audience to buy ahead of time. Because for this particular event. Now, this is a movie theater, it's a little different. But, we want you to get your tickets now, guys.
Just for head count purposes.
That part. So we can move on to the next phase of things and focus on other things. We want to provide good content and quality work for you guys. And, of course, the food going to be delicious. Yeah. So shout out to the team over there. But that's about it with me, bro. I start filming another movie next month. I'm looking forward to that. The Devil's Lobby.
I'm looking forward to it, too.
Black and white. Trust me, this dude is killing. I'm going to be transparent as possible. Listen, I can still have you on as an extra.
That's fine, man. I'm cool with it.
And so for example,
I look forward to being an extra.
I appreciate it, but the movie was already, the script was already wrote, guys.
Yeah.
People were already cast.
No hard feelings, man.
And also, the day of the shoot, I can bring, especially the exterior shot that we're going to kind of capture. You can be there for that. Yeah. If you're available, boom, come on through. We'll get you on camera.
Gotcha.
I appreciate it.
I'll be there.
But which y'all do know this already, because if y'all follow me, y'all know I got so much more material. He already knows he gonna be a part of something in some capacity, so he tripping.
This is my big debut, y'all. I'm gonna be an extra in this motherfucker.
Now you really be, he's shooting shade. It's all good. It's all good. Much love to this little bro over here, not for real. But that's coming. Be looking out for the Devil's Lobby, hopefully in April for an actual release to the public. But we filming next month, and black and white short film. It's not necessarily short. It's about 45 minutes. Could probably be. So in the film festival circuit, that's looked upon as actually a full-length feature.
So it's gonna be in black and white?
Yeah, it's a black and white movie.
Oh,
yeah. I just want to do something different every time I do something. Just try to, a different lens, because there's a message behind it. It ain't heavy-handed, but it's a reason why it's black and white as well. That was a creative decision on myself, and I wanted to just want to be versatile in my approach to filmmaking.
Check it out, y'all.
Clairty is already done. That's in August, but that's third quarter stuff. But we're going to quit wasting y'all time. We here again for a podcast. We're going to have a discussion about the duality in life, man. The necessary of good and bad. Happy times and sad times. How we work through that, Go ahead, I'll let you start, man.
What you got? I'm listening.
So, no one likes the tough times. No one likes the tough times.
Nah, but it builds character.
That's one of the positives about it. Granted, because it's life. Mm-hmm. You're going to go through it. It is very rare that someone goes through life with no type of adversity.
All right.
I don't know. I've never met someone. I don't even know a scenario. Even if you're one of the individuals who were blessed to be born in wealth, even from that particular dynamic of life, they have troubles too, because they're human as well.
Right.
Life may be a little easier in certain aspects, but you still are dealing with either living up to expectations with the family business, or a sense of purpose every day. Because sometimes when you're rich, you wake up, there's nothing to really accomplish. I know your characteristic and your personality, but think about it. There's people out there literally born into wealth or just have a certain amount of money that they don't have to worry about much, right? The world is accessible in every aspect. Oh, don't worry, the building ain't falling apart. It's just the wind.
Noise is bad.
Hey, but we up in the sky, so it's just one of the things you got to deal with the building. But back to what I'm saying is, they wake up sometimes with no sense of purpose. Because no matter if I don't do anything or do something, I'm still going to be rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to have access to the world more ways than others.
Yeah.
So they have to really find that reason to do something with themselves. So with that said, the whole, an idle mind is the devil's playground type stuff.
But
go ahead.
You also have people on the other side of the stick that's born poor with that same mindset. It's all negativity though, but
yeah,
they had that same mindset. Like, hey, they don't like some. It is what it is. Like no hope whatsoever. Like I can't do this. I can't do that. I might as well just exist, because that's what they doing. That's what they feel like they doing in their mind, existing. They not actually living.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
We call it passing through.
Yeah, they just passing time, man. That's it.
And so, but like we said earlier, it's kind of necessary because, like, for example, if you're going through some kind of trauma, and I'm not, hey, listen, trauma is very serious. We're very much aware. Seek therapy. You can go get through it, and of course, there's a reason for living on the other side of this particular traumatic event you're going through. But with that said, it does make you appreciate those good moments more.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because you said earlier about building character, and that's part of building your character. Like, how do you handle? It's of course by circumstances a little different depending on the traumatic event. But certain things, let's say I keep it light, but still challenging. Losing the job.
How would you handle that?
I'm saying something that's going to happen most of the time in some people's lives. You're going to probably get fired,
yeah,
or lose an opportunity where financially was a certain level, but now you got, what do I do now until I get to the next job or next career path or whatever?
It's all about your mindset and it's all about your hustle. Like, are you going to sit there and ponder on what just happened and waste time, or are you gonna be like, boom, 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 like, let me make this temporary move until I can find something that's gonna hold me over, you know what I'm saying, permanently. It just depends on the person and their mindset. Like, what do you have to lose bigger than the job? Because if you know what I'm saying, you sit around, you pouting because you lost your job, and you got a whole family you trying to take care of. You can't just sit around and waste too much time because they depending on you.
Correct.
So you gotta get out there and move around and do what you need to do. And then, like, when you said that too, man, jobs, I feel like people get caught up in jobs too much. Like, and I understand, like, that's your bread and butter, that's how you pay your bills, fine. But to corporate America, and I can say we because I work a full-time job, we ain't nothing but a number to them.
No, you're definitely expendable.
Like, if you quit or get fired today, they're going to have somebody in your spot by next week. So, I mean, I really try not to get too caught up in being a company man. I don't give a fuck about no company unless it's mine.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man. Now, I feel like you got to tap into your inner self, like Arnold was saying. You got to tap into your inner self and just figure out what you like doing and get good at it and try to go from there.
Also, while we're here too, if you're the individual, because some people are, depending on your personality traits, some people thrive in that particular line of work. So if you're an individual where you like know there's actual potential for promotion and success,
right,
then hold what you got,
right,
get your experience. If it's from a supervisor level, operations manager, or you like maybe running as a GM one day, please, we're not saying like leave that job, because now it's a career. At that point, it's a career. If you're actually seeing advancement, then please keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path for success in that particular sector of life.
Right.
But if you look at, well, I guess what he's speaking on, if I'm wrong, please correct me. If you feel like it's a dead end, and you know there's other options, but you're just not putting in the work to actually act upon those other options, then yeah, do what you need to do. Because I hate, this is when the humans fuck each other over. How we like put a cap on financial growth in certain companies. I don't get that. Like, you get to this one job, no matter how good you are and how good you perform, you'll never make more than X amount of money. Mm-hmm. That makes no sense to me. I don't know why we do that shit to each other as humans, but there's places out there where no matter how good your performance is, you're going to make the same amount 3 years from now, 5 years from now.
It goes back to what I just said, corporate America. Bro.
Yes, sir.
I feel like they do that to protect themselves.
Oh, man, they gonna get their piece of pie. It's gonna be bigger.
You can't get too big up here with us. You know what I'm saying? We'll let you get big enough, but we ain't gonna let you outgrow that tank.
Correct. You're right.
So that's all. That's once again, that's just corporate America for you, man. They don't give a fuck about us.
In today's environment, you got to have a side hustle because.
Multiple sides.
That part, and that's a discussion because that whole gig economy, that's just a shame. Once again, we fuck each other over. But when I'm getting back to the original topic, the necessary things that may be bad on one side, it really makes you appreciate the good on the other side of the coin there. And that's even in relationships, you know. Every day, it's not going to be a moment of bliss in a relationship.
Especially if it's real.
That part.
You're trying to grow with that person. Hell nah.
And I'm speaking on just marriage. This is me. I'm speaking on marriage. I understand you have the courting process. I believe, and this is what came with maturity, you know, you should be dating with intentions. And you should be like getting to a point, especially as you get older, you don't want to be out here doing a lot of stuff because you get to a point where you put yourself in a position where you can fuck yourself over, man. You get to a point, like, you know, have your fun at 17, 18, maybe 25 cap. But especially as a man, you got to start really growing and maturing.
Right.
And if you're a woman too, you should be in a position where you should put yourself in a position so you could be courted and then made a wife, and then y'all can kind of grow together. And that's what I'm getting to is a random Tuesday can be not the most enjoyable part in the household, right? But that makes you appreciate that Saturday that's coming up in the future. That you know what, we had this little moment on Tuesday, but guess what? We still with each other, and I'm really appreciating this Saturday that we're spending with each other. So you kind of, it's life. Once again, it's life.
So what happened on that Tuesday?
you fill in the blank. It could now. Granted, you're right. Depending on what happened on that Tuesday, would dictate how that Saturday gonna go down. You are so right, sir. So if you want to be so if you want to have okay, let's say without getting too deep in the woods, let's say, all right, God, we gonna go there a little bit.
Cause I mean,
this not on you. This is you at home. Everybody at home. Let's say it's let's say I ain't had sex in 2 weeks, and this is the Tuesday that you like, and this man or woman, this go both sides. Let's say you the spouse who likes and loves sex with your partner, right? But the other half is not really, accessible. They too tired, the energy ain't there, whatever. But it's been 2 weeks. And, this is like, this is ridiculous,
Yeah.
Now, granted, is it DEFCON 5? No, it ain't been 3 months. But 2 weeks is not a regular thing in a relationship.
Right.
There's something wrong. There's something different here going on. All right, fuck. You got to have that conversation.
Yes, and speaking of having conversations, man, I feel like you gotta have those uncomfortable conversations, especially in a relationship, because that'll make your bond stronger.
Yes.
Like you actually learn that person and know what this person like, what they don't like, what they expect, what they don't expect. You gotta have them uncomfortable conversations, and that'll help you. Once again, build your relationship. So you gotta have it. It's damn near like. You can't avoid the shit.
Of course.
Because if you do avoid it, then you're not being real with yourself and that person.
And it compounds more and more problems throughout the time period.
The more it just grows, and you just gonna explode and be like, fuck it, like I'm done, when you could have had that conversation a while ago.
Yes, sir.
Been in a much better place.
And so that leads to the discussions, like you said, the conversation is had, right? Now, with that happen, you may even fuck that night. But let's say, all right, baby, or whoever's apologizing for the lack of attention, they say, you know what, this happened tonight, whatever happens, but you know what, Saturday, I'm going to make it a point to clear out my schedule, or we're going to go out of town. Even if it's 2 hours to east or west, south or north, we're going somewhere. And then that leads to that, like I said, that Saturday, there's a rebound there.
Usually, it really...
In theory.
It really shouldn't even extend to Saturday.
I agree. I just threw it out there because we spoke to the narrative of the Tuesday and Saturday thing. But go ahead.
I would give it 24 hours because you done already put it on this person's brain. Like, okay.
Oh, facts. Now that's even better. Yeah. If the male or female say, you know what, you're right. Tomorrow, boom.
Yeah, I could sacrifice.
Great.
I could sacrifice this time for my mate.
And I said the Saturday there is because depending on the dynamic at the house, it could be scheduling, it could be whatever. This person may have another obligation out of town to that day, or kids, whatever. Jimmy, Sam, Susan, whatever got a game, whatever. Tomorrow night, so I can't do nothing tomorrow with you. But guess what? Saturday, I know for sure we got nothing going on. We going out of town. All day gonna be about you and us.
Yeah.
It could be the man getting some damn massages for both of you, or just her, just to apologize. It could be literally, all right, we're gonna take you shopping, baby, get you that nice outfit you've been wanting, or whatever the case may be. Or from the woman's perspective, you know what, baby, right. I'm gonna get tickets. That basketball game is in town or whatever going on. We're gonna go to the basketball game, and then after that we'll have dinner, whatever. Fill in the blank.
Because I feel like stuff like that is necessary too, because just living with someone and seeing them every day is not spending quality time.
Facts.
That's not.
Facts.
Like you actually have to get away and talk.
Yes, sir.
Mental telepathy in a sense, because especially if you know you ain't been putting in the time and effort, and then that person says something about it or speak on it.
Yes.
That's mental telepathy. Well, it would be if y'all kind of
vibing
right like that, but you gotta get that time away with your significant other, just like I said, to grow and build. So.
But another duality is, with life, there is death.
Yeah.
And so, unfortunately, once you're born, there's a clock.
Oh, yeah.
And so, with that said, no one likes to experience death in the family. No one likes to actually have it in their face close by. But unfortunately, it's part of life. And so with that comes with the appreciation of life.
Yeah.
And one thing that I be telling people in general when I have these conversations, I know back when I was younger, and even recently, you watch, like, let's say the first 48. People at their worst moments, they get notified of the passing of someone they loved, and then they always say in their little post-interview, when they like do the balloon release or whatever, I wish this person here so I can hug them. I had this conversation, blah, blah, blah. I hate that we in society, I'm not even speaking on black people, I'm just saying general, people in general. We got to quit letting it get to that. Like, just, if you know better, do better. So enjoy life. Even
so you saying enjoy the person while they're here, basically.
That part, or just you yourself breathing. Like, a lot of people wake up, unfortunately, they don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And so getting back to appreciation of living. Like, you may not have the house you want, right? But at least you have a roof over your head, right? Because there's literally people out there homeless.
Boy.
Homeless. Like, wake up underneath a bridge that's broken already because the infrastructure of the country is fucked up, right?
Boy.
So it's like, look at that. Or let's say you hungry, but you don't have the meal you really want. That steak, that lobster, whatever. But guess what? You open your refrigerator, there's food in that motherfucker. There's options in the cabinet.
That peanut butter and jelly gonna hold you down.
Hell yeah, that tuna fish sandwich, you can boil them eggs and shit. Get that relish and that mayonnaise and sugar, you
it's
good.
Gonna take them hunger pains away.
That part, it'll hold you to that paycheck, and you can come up, you can, I had this conversation briefly with somebody, motherfuckers don't even make food from scratch no more. Motherfuckers spoiled, Bobby. Spoiled,
bro.
They don't know that shit from back in the day. Grandma and great grandma, they made food from scratch.
I'm learning that from my business.
Yeah.
Because, and I don't mean to get off topic.
No, you're good.
I know a lot of people don't really experience home cooked meals no more because
air fryer.
Everything is so fucking processed.
That part is convenient.
And fast.
Yes, sir, convenient.
And you can taste. I heard somebody tell me that, well, they ain't tell me this, but I heard somebody say this a while ago. Like, you could taste how the food was made. Like, as far as like the love that go in it,
yes,
the
sir,
that go in it, you could taste this shit.
Yes, sir. Before we go too far though, we're gonna take a quick little reset. Where can they find you if they want people to find you? If you want to tell them, it's up to you.
Bobby Timms on Facebook, Craving Cookies on Facebook, CRAVIN' Cookies on Facebook. Put your orders in. Let me know what you want. Talk to me. Don't be scared. I know y'all see me out there, man. I made a post yesterday. 106 people viewed this shit, and only like 6 made like reactions. So I know y'all motherfuckers see me out there. Stop being bashful, man, and fuck with your boy.
Already. And also, Clyde was said the third. That's on course YouTube. Please put that in there for my independent filmmaking process. Also on Facebook. Of course, you can follow me. And also, if you're at the channel, just subscribe to the channel. That's the best way to show support. And of course, let's interact, guys. Put some comments in the comment section.
Damn, Caleb, I forgot to hit you up, man. He said, one of my partners said he wanted to come up here today. Fuck, my bad, bro. That's all me.
But guess what? When you watch this, you'll be on you probably already been on by the time you watch this. We'll see.
My bad, bro.
But shout out to you too. I look forward to meeting you.
He talked to me yesterday.
Already.
I sure forgot. Fuck.
But it's okay. You'll make up for it.
Yeah.
But hey, subscribe to the channel, guys. We'll be right back after this reset.
What it do, man. Hey, I hope y'all enjoying the podcast. Do me a favor. Go on YouTube right now, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell, man. We out here doing big things. We want y'all to stay tuned on everything we got coming up. So with that being said, to keep up with us, do as I just instructed. You got something?
Exactly what the brother just said. What the hell are you waiting on?
Yeah, do that.
And we are back. So before we reset, we were talking about you can taste the love in the meal, right? Mm-hmm. I agree, because shout out to Lucille. Grandma Lucille Parker, when she lost her life to cancer, she cooked a lot, bro. That was like the home, that's back in the day, that was the hub.
Yeah.
Every Sunday was a meal, of course. Throughout the week was a meal, of course, almost every damn day. But everyone came to the house to eat. Yeah. And with that said, man, you can just feel, like you said, each ingredient she put in that kitchen, you can just tell it was done by her. Mm-hmm. And so getting back to what we were saying, Yeah, man, people just don't know that process no more. Everything's quick, fast, air fryer right there. And so people think they got it tough and got it hard. No, the fuck you don't. Y'all don't even know the half. And like I said, just the misconception that they have it harder. No, you don't. You can, it's so easy for you. But the overall conversation is, yeah, man, you just got to appreciate what you have. Because life could be a lot worse for you personally. And understand that, man, there's people out there really starving.
I think the world just made us like this, man.
Oh, definitely. The condition has been, yeah, you're right.
Even from back in the day, like, even right after slavery, motherfuckers started thinking of machines to do the work for them in the field instead of them, you know what I'm saying, getting out there and doing it themselves. When slavery, when they didn't have nobody else to do it for them, oh, shit, what I'm going to do now? You know what I'm saying? So they started creating machines. And it got faster.
Yeah.
It just went from there.
Supply and demand will definitely increase.
Went from there. So I feel like the whole world, in a sense, is lazy. But society kind of made us this way.
Yeah. And so getting back to just appreciating what you have in life, like I said, come with that, you know, hopefully death around you doesn't, you know, it shouldn't resort to people dying around you for you to finally appreciate.
Yeah.
Because another thing, too, I hate about death, and this is one of the aspects, when someone, like, you lose someone in your family or whatever, you know, granted, it does bring people together for that moment, for that weekend. It may be 2 weeks later, but as time progresses, that kind of falls apart, right? It's like, well, we go back in that same cycle. Motherfuckers that wasn't fucking with each other, they going back to not fucking with each other. That sector of the family that you were seeing during that time period, they fall to the wayside. You don't see them no more. The phone calls become few and far between. And I get it. Life does go back to normal as far as, you know, the routine jobs, school, whatever you got going on. However, there are still phones out there, bro. A phone call from time to time is still, you know, it can happen.
It is, but I feel like you can't vibe with everybody, even your own family.
I agree.
Everybody got different personalities, man, and everybody on their own thing. So
yes, sir.
I understand why. Okay.
Well, then, okay, question. Before you go further with your point, because you're making a valid point. Let's say, we'll use me as an example. Let's say I'm that family. Oh, hey, man, real sorry for your loss, right? I'm here whenever you need me. You know the number. Say the word, I'm there. That's the same thing, the same tropes, right? Mm-hmm. Then when time there, I need their help.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just convenient to say at that time of need.
I don't like that, though.
Yeah, and that's, unfortunately, that's just how shit go. I mean, but you do got some out there that will.
Yes, sir.
The majority of them is just convenient to say that at the time.
But like you said, you can't.
Because they don't know what else to say. It's in a sense it's like a Band-Aid in a sense. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, let me say this just to make them feel better, but damn, I really hope that nigga don't call me.
Nah, that's
you know
that's between that person and God by that point.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
you're right. You got people like that though.
Yeah, that's if you you at home or you that person that you just spoke to. Fuck you. I don't like that. Stay away from me. Then I guess that's the reason why we ain't talking. Because God know your heart. He kept you away from you. For a reason.
Facts.
So unfortunately, you know, of course, we're next to each other because of this circumstance. But yeah, you know what? If that's the case, stay far away from me, please. I don't need that energy, that fake vibe. I don't need none of that shit.
Yeah, and I me personally, I tend to not cling to people, but I tend to get along with people more that's on the same shit as me.
Yeah, because as you get older, you start. Yeah, because that's just life. That's just
even family or not, you know. What I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Cause you would think we brother for real.
Yeah, and then even like. Some family that want to be cool with you and reach out to you, it's just certain vibes, man. You gotta, I don't know, man. That shit weird. I deal with that shit. It's weird. I'm an introvert though, so I'm cool with being by myself.
And so you say that shit, bro. And facts. Well, when I first met this brother, you wouldn't think that.
Nah, cause I got a personality, man. That
it's infectious. It's infectious.
Yeah, like people actually like being around me, but
you don't like being around people.
I don't like being around people.
And you wouldn't.
It's weird.
If you met this man, you wouldn't even know that.
I don't, man.
He got a small. Not granted, you know, he has a small circle.
I do.
He got a very, very small circle.
I do, but I just don't like being around people. And I feel like life lessons taught me that, man. I seen a lot coming up when I was little.
Yes, sir.
And I feel like I got a wall up to protect myself from bullshit. And a lot of people be on bullshit.
And it's worked for you because it's protect you from other bullshit that you did not even have to encounter.
Right. Protect yourself from the unnecessary, man. So.
And one thing too, I'll give you some kudos too, as far as your take on that. Sometimes people have to learn that later on in life, right?
The hard way.
That part. Or it could be 40 years old, they finally build these particular barriers, right? But you was doing that at a young age. So that kind of literally worked in your favor, even through your 20s, even in your 30s, and of course you're approaching your 40s. So you got it quicker than some get in their life.
I feel like it was a blessing. Like I feel like I went through certain shit with certain people.
Yes, sir.
In order to have the peace that I have now.
And that gets to the duality of life that you not saying unfortunate, but you went through some things, you learned early to help benefit you later on. Instead of learning shit later and then it's too late because you know whatever opportunity could have been there, you didn't get a chance to do it, or whatever could have happened didn't happen because you were dealing with whatever bullshit that prolonged in your life. Getting to the duality like I was getting to earlier, the overall topic is like, unfortunately you have to go through things.
You got to.
Because even with myself personally, when my mother killed my father, I've had discussion with multiple people, even back when I went to church on the regular with the pastor or whatever. I didn't understand, like, why this had to happen to me. Like, why? Because the man that I am, people always say, well, you probably wouldn't have been the man that you are had you not went through that. And I was like, I still a little disagree, because I don't think I need that to happen to still be the great and the person that I am right now. But I don't know, because I will never know, because that's not how life went for me. So it's like, unfortunately, damn, my father in my mind paid a sacrifice, in a sense, to put me on a better path to wherever I'm going to end up.
And with that being said, I feel like some things just are not to be understood.
I can't argue with that. I mean, not facts. And that's a scary thing about life too. That's scary. That's scary.
In a sense,
scary.
that's God too, because we can't understand how He thinks.
No, I agree.
So I mean,
that's why He's God and we're just humans.
He had His plan, and unfortunately that happened. But in His mind, maybe, I don't know, it could have been for a bigger purpose. I don't know. We like you said, we'll never know.
We'll never know.
So,
and that gets the whole. That's a scary, in a sense. It's not saying frightening, but it's like, damn, scary, because some things you'll never know. Even our existence as humans. Now, this is wherever you believe at home. If you think we by ourselves in the cosmos, like we're the only planet out here with something going on it, that's fine. I mean, I don't even think the Bible overall speaks to aliens in general. It speaks to everything happening on this particular planet. It keeps it to Earth. It said they do speak to God, create the heavens and Earth, but it quickly goes to Earth, and it stays. Everything happens on Earth. The life lessons in the Bible speak strictly to Earth. So that's fine if you believe that. Which is no, and if you think there's other things going on, that's cool too. But what I'm getting to is we're not meant to understand it all, because our brains can't comprehend so much. Because according to the science, we use probably 10 to 13% of our brain actually.
That's crazy. And
so with that said, if we were able to tap into 20% or even 35% of usage of our brain, what we could accomplish.
That's crazy.
That's scary. It's deep. So once again, what we just spoke to, something's just not meant to be understood.
I wonder what the other percent of the brain is doing then if you're only using 13%.
I don't know. Like I said, we'll never know. We'll never know.
That's crazy. It's just up there taking up space. Or maybe they could be used operating our bodies.
Well, that part, but I'm saying just the intelligent side of us as human species. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at everything we've accomplished so far. As far as we have, and people don't appreciate this still. I'm amazed by a lot of things that we have on a regular basis, but people still like overlook and take advantage of. A vehicle, a car, the fact that you can go from point A to point B just by simply getting into your vehicle and going there in 15 minutes is a wonder to me, because at one point in our history, and I'm not even talking about distant, it's not recent, the car has been out 100-some years. Ford ain't been around that long.
It's been 100-something years.
I mean, Ford wasn't the first Ford Model T.
1920 something.
I'm saying the motor vehicle has not been around that long.
The Model T, what? It was 19 something. It was 1900s, I know.
What I'm getting to is it's not that far as far as the span of history, right?
Right.
We had horse and buggy at one point. And then before that, people used to like literally walk in pilgrimage. Like we're not coming back. We get everything we have, and we going that way.
Right.
And we're going to set up shop and settle. Some people settled in place and built another city or town, and then some people kept going. And so what that said is, our minds created vehicles. Our minds created this. Now, of course, God gave us the intelligence to do so, and we accomplished it. And think, from the span of, let's say, 1850 to where we are now, what we've done from a medical standpoint to industrial complex to intelligent things that we've done as far as computers, cell phones, whatever, TVs, flat screens, HD, 4K, 8K. And we are here even capturing real-time events and keeping it forever as far as pictures. To now, what are we going to accomplish in the next 100 years? It's scary. But the fact of the matter is,
they're going to be flying.
That's what it was. We already flying. We in a plane, right? You talking about us physically flying?
Nah, the car's going to be flying.
According to the Jetsons, that's where we should have been there already.
We should have been there,
yeah, according to the Jetsons. Which, hey, shout out to the Jetsons. That was a cool cartoon back in the day.
Been there already.
But like I said, it's just one of the things that, hey, we'll never know as far as what could have fully been accomplished had we tapped really to the full brain. Mm-hmm. It's scary. But a lot of things, like I said, just necessary in life. If you're going through something, you'll get through it. For the most part. I'm saying, but for the most part, you're going to get through it. Some things...
It's all about your attitude.
That part.
That's just what it boils down to. It's all about your attitude.
But it's necessary because it makes you appreciate you. Well, you should be learning from that. And you should be able to appreciate whatever XYZ it is.
That's one thing I probably took for granted, too, when I was a kid. Because I remember my mama used to always tell me to watch my attitude. Mm. As a kid, I really didn't know what that meant. I thought she was just meaning like...
Don't be disrespectful.
Yeah, be on your best behavior.
Yes, sir.
But it's really a lot deeper than that, if you think about it. Because your attitude can play so many roles in your life. Like you said, you can experience downs in life, and depending on your attitude... Them downs may not be as bad as you think they are, depending on your attitude and how you think about it. Because like you said, it's always somebody out there that got it a lot worse than you.
A lot worse.
So attitude will get you through a lot. Keep that positive attitude.
And also, if you have, even if it is a small circle, and this is speaking to the circle and you yourself, individual, not saying you, but you at home, it's okay to lean on each other. It's a reason why we have a community. It's very few of us that live in isolation. And even those in isolation, there's at least one or two people in the house or on the ranch or wherever, the trailer park or the trailer that's sitting off in the mountains. You rarely are you're not supposed to be alone. So lean to your circle. And if you're in the circle, be open to help each other out. Because you may have the resources over here. I may have a certain resource. We can lean to each other to help each other get through whatever we're going through. I'm not even speaking just strictly financial. I'm talking about just food, even just the ability to create or form or do something. If it's helping me build something in my house, hey man, I really want this. I got this project, bruh. I can really use your hands. I can't do this shit by myself. I hurt myself trying to do this shit by myself. Come on through, bruh. Or you know what? I have an idea. I can't accomplish it because that's not what I do, but I know you get down and you do this. This is what you do.
That's what I got. That's what I have trouble dealing with now. I'm so independent. I be wanting to do every fucking thing.
And that's the man in you. That's the man in you.
I don't need... And it's crazy because, like you said, I got a small circle and I got people inside my circle be like, hey, bro, if you need me to, you know what I'm saying, holler at me.
Yeah.
And... I'll be like, all right, appreciate it.
And never make that call. And never make that call.
Like, I'll just do the shit myself, or either I'll wait till another time, or it's just the independence in me, man.
Yes, sir.
So no harm to y'all out there. But I mean, no disrespect in them, but that's just me.
But yeah, lean to each other. If you are part of the circle, be open to be utilized. And you know, you can tell the difference between where it's utilized from love. It's not utilized because I'm taking advantage. You know the difference. If you feel a certain way, please express yourself to that person or that group of people that's in your circle. But yeah, you know the difference. But so don't be open. Be open.
Yeah.
But you'll get through whatever you're going through. If it's in your marriage, I would say keep that shit to yourself for the most part. It's best.
Keep what to yourself.
Whatever goes on in your household, for the most part.
Y'all hear that on Facebook out there? Stop putting all your business on Facebook.
No, you'd be better served. I said, boy, we can talk endless. That's another thing. We're going to have a discussion in the future.
I feel like people run to Facebook more than they do God, man. Motherfucker write a status real quick and put everybody in their business.
Yeah.
Quick.
Don't even pray about it.
Don't even pray about it. Let me see what Facebook think about it.
Yeah, take a poll on fucking Facebook.
All right.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It's crazy. I see it every day.
Dumb.
Every day.
Dumb. Now, if you promote your business, that's one thing. But yeah, don't promote your business.
That's all I pretty much do on there is promote my business.
Yes, sir.
Not my personal business.
Of course. I've really, like, if you go through my time for the past year and 2 years, 3 years, it's strictly about my movie making, independent film. It's all about, I don't even do my family, my kids, nothing. Cause that's just me personally.
That's what it's made for, though. If you think about it, social network, social media, social network.
Yes,
you're supposed to be on there networking with people. Like,
yes, not putting your personal
society
business.
Turned this shit into a whole different.
It's
thing,
retarded.
Man. Like,
but see, and that gets to the self-inflicted stuff when it comes to the duality of life. You want good times, but you create bad times by putting shit out there like that out there, and then you get the feedback you didn't want or you want it, and it creates more turmoil. Yeah. So yeah, man, appreciate what you have. Take the good with the bad. And there's a reason why things happen the way they happen. Because it's life. Such is life. You got anything else for the people before we let them go? Anything else you want to throw out there? There ain't no football. We got XFL out there right now.
I don't even watch basketball no more.
Well, the playoffs will be here before you know it, so I watch the playoffs.
I might watch college basketball. Like,
March Madness?
Yeah, only time I really watch it is during March.
You gonna bet on it?
No.
Good. Don't give your money away like that.
I don't really dig basketball like I used to. I started watching basketball 15 years ago, man. And I ain't been on it since. Like,
so we can talk about BMF real quick.
Yeah, let's talk about it. What you want to talk about?
So now, after this recording, the daddy got caught in the strip club by Meech. He tried to come and ask him a question. But Meech played it cool.
Did you see when he was like, he went to T?
You talk to your brother?
So you talk to your brother?
Trying to see what he knew.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay. Well, I said, look at this fucker. He's trying to see what his Meech talked to his brother.
Yeah.
I said, look at this shit. He got caught up in the strip club and shit.
You think Lucy is going to find out?
Hell yeah. Dude, listen. I forgot who said this, but it's a famous, well, I don't know if he's famous, but it's a writer out there. He basically said, if you show a gun in Act 1, that gun better fire a bullet in Act 3 type shit. So if you introduce something, you have to have a conclusion to it. So yeah, she has to be known. She has to find out.
I feel like he taking this shit too far, man. When he went to old girl house the second time, because he was trying to call it quits.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
Put him no. He was like,
because that's what he wanted. That's not necessarily plausible deniability, but he knew he was doing. You put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
You knew she won't give you some. That's why she wants you to come over and fix those particular projects and shit.
And he fixing projects at her house, and this nigga house got walls in the hole, patches and all type of shit.
And so with that, and some lady paying attention to those particular underlying subplots.
I'm just like, nigga.
That show, but no. So those people at home watching, if you on that bullshit, quit being like him. Take care of your house before you go to other people's houses.
Right. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around somebody else.
And so yeah, he knew what he was doing. He tried to play it innocent, whatever. And like how they tried to throw you off with the girl at the church. Then when you see shit like that,
yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. Are
you sleeping with my husband?
No. Miss such and such, I would never. All that good shit. I feel bad for her. Because she loved music.
Didn't she come to dinner too? The one that he's sleeping with?
The neighbor. What, down the street? The woman, the black woman?
She was at dinner one time.
The first episode or whatever, she was in there chilling. Yeah. Yes. It'd be the one closest to you. And so... there's some women out there I know who practice this for real. They do not bring they men around no women in their family, no women in their circle, because they don't want that bullshit to happen. I mean, I understand though. I respect it because this is the very reason they some bitches be plotting on their female friends.
Yeah, that's just some female trait.
I mean, men do this shit too. Some men, you gotta be careful out there too, guys.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, no. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking this in general, sir. Take it off you.
Yeah.
If you got a wife at home, you do. Hey, if your homeboys come over or you go out to kick with your guys, you don't need to bring your wife around, and she can kind of disappear in the bedroom.
That's
or
what I was about to say. I feel like if your homeboy's coming over and she know they coming over,
yeah,
if she a good one, she'll disappear.
Yeah,
real shit. Unless like you and her and one of your homeboys, like y'all all got this nice vibe, like to where y'all just
of course
cool as fuck. But
especially if your homeboy got a wife too, he come
right,
over, yeah.
But if it's multiple, your homeboys coming multiples and she just chilling in there with y'all, somebody eyeing. She needs to disappear. And if she don't, you need to pay attention to that.
Yes, sir. And because guys do the same shit too.
Hell yeah.
They whatever. They take advantage because you do talk whatever. They take advantage of whatever situation. But he was on that bullshit. He knew what he was doing when he went over there. And at that club, he gonna ask him, "You ever been with two women?" This nigga gonna say, "Hold on." He's so naive. He gonna say, "Yeah, I mean, I'm married, but I had a girlfriend before her." He's like, "No, motherfucker."
Yeah, he was on a Steve Urkel.
Yeah, that bullshit. I said, this nigga stupid. He's so lame.
Hey, I thought I was finna go down. I really did.
No,
until he seen
like, oh shit. Like yeah, he got it out of there. But the series going good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I like it.
They're doing a good job, BMF. Are you looking forward to season 3 of Power Book 2?
I am, man. I'm ready for it. What is it, a couple weeks?
March 17th or something like that.
Yeah, a couple more weeks away, man. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, Lorenzo got some explaining to do.
You think this is going to be the last one?
It should. I don't know what more they can do with this narrative.
Me personally, when they was showing the previews of season 3, when they was carrying the casket out, I thought that was Lorenzo, but I know who it is now.
What's your theory? Monet?
No, it ain't Monet. It's Zeke.
Oh, of course.
Because
they got shot on the plane. Yeah, of course.
They got to play out the future.
Or that part, or it could be another person that we just ain't seen. Because that could be,
It's going to be a shootout at the funeral, too.
Between who, though?
Watch what I tell you, man. Pay attention to them ads, bro.
No, you're great. They definitely throw some hints out there, but I'm trying to think who would be beefing in that moment that knows something about it. Oh, yeah, his other... Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it'd be something dealing with it, but not the actual what took place. Say it. Go ahead, man. Talk about it. Out loud.
Y'all will see it. Because I seen the gay... What's the gay dude name?
Oh, my God. You talking about the Drew?
Drew, yeah. He was posted up on the side of the hearse with his gun drawn, like he was ducking from somebody, like. So I know it's gonna go down at the cemetery.
I look forward to Power.
Yeah,
going forward. But that's about it, man. I'm pretty much good. I'm ready to eat.
I'm hungry. What you about to eat?
Shit, I'm gonna go home and find something quick. Getting back to that peanut butter jelly sandwich. I appreciate what you got.
Yeah, I'm finna go to Wingstop.
Oh, okay. What you gonna get from Wingstop? Lemon pepper? Rick Ross?
I don't know, man. I got to taste of something spicy.
Already. Well, enjoy your spicy wings. And shout out to everyone who's watching. We got to get out of here and listen. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, shout out to you said Caleb. We get you on there. Yeah,
man. Caleb, man. That's like I said. That's me. I got you next time, bro. Or whenever you free, I got you.
Already. Look forward to some upcoming announcements too, guys. I'll give you some. I don't go too deep into it, but some upcoming announcements. So keep it at that. But hey, thanks for watching. Cloud say the third.
Bobby Timms. This nigga got it. Wow, you say it so fast, it just sounds like one word. But yeah.
Already. Much love. We out of this motherfucker.